I have still an issue with my Telegram and the screen share. Sorry for that. But no problem at all. I will just provide you the links until I got this problem fixed with my screen share in Telegram, because every time I start a screen share, my Telegram is just crashing, which is really annoying. Um, but I will just provide you the links in which you want to take a look at. So, first of all, yesterday we had an AMA in the legit crypto community. It was a rather long AMA. It was like, let's say, around an hour, in which we talked about the usual stuff as we always do. They had some questions. Um, then we ended the AMA officially, but the people of the group actually stayed in the AMA and yeah, kept on discussing about our project, and we got some very nice feedback, which is perfect. This is also the reason, because some people have been wondering, why are we going for an AMA with a group which is actually 200 people strong? Yeah, is it really worth it? And all that stuff. There is one thing people need to really know, especially for the marketing purpose. This legit crypto group is consisting of real investors, only real investors. They are really taking a deeper look at the project. You are not able to to actually just reach out to them and pay them and have an AMA in their group. Yeah, this is not possible. So they did reach out to us because they have been watching our project quite some time, and they found it very interesting and asked if we wanted to make an AMA with them. So this is actually a big difference, if we compare this group from yesterday to a group, yeah, let's say an AMA launch, in which we basically just reach out to them, pay them, for example, 5 BNB, and then we are able to do an AMA there. Most of the time they have a lot of members botted, which is not bad at all, because basically everyone in this space, every single influencer, every single promoter, um, has a decent amount of bots with them. But people need to understand, this AMAs with the group, for example, of yesterday, they are great because they do consist of actual investors. I do know the owners of the channel actually invested a decent amount, um, let's say a bigger amount, into our project, holding a bigger bag, because they actually do really like the project. And we will most likely have a follow-up AMA with the same group in, let's say, around 2 weeks, just taking a look at the progress we made in this 2 weeks, which is very, very nice, because they already said in a group, there are some people, or we did talk to one in the discussion afterwards, who did say he is a trader, for example, um, and if he invests into a project, he puts in something around 10 to 50K. And these are the people we need to reach. Yeah, these are the people we need to talk to. This was a great chance yesterday. I think we did fully use the chance so far. There will be another AMA in quite a similar group. It's also a group consisting of yeah, let's say devs, of other devs, of other real investors, which are always on the hunt for new projects. It is also an AMA launch, but not that kind of launch as you would usually expect. A launch in which we just reach out, we pay them, and then we can have the AMA. There's a whole different process to get an AMA there. So they are currently vetting our project. They are taking a look at basically everything from our project, which is totally fine because we do not have anything to hide. And then we will do a KYC with them, with the owner of the channel. I already had quite some contact with the owner of the channel. He's also a dev himself. A nice person, really nice person, but he wants to to make this place overall a safer place to invest. That's what this group is for. They are looking for rug-free, vetted and privately KYC'd projects. That's why their community is quite interesting as well. For the same reasons of the AMA group of yesterday. Um, I will let you know, and I will drop you the channel and announce it as we had it with the group of yesterday. As we said before, they are still vetting us. Then we will go through a KYC process with them as a team, and then we are able, to have the AMA with them. I think this other group is around 1,000 organic members. Of course, there won't be everyone joining in the AMA. A lot of people are just sitting around in this channel and then maybe rewatching the AMAs. But another great chance. Yeah, same conditions as for the group yesterday. Real investors there which want to, check out new projects, check out new investment cases, vet them for themselves using this first AMA for the first research they are taking with us. And quite a good opportunity, because these groups are very special in the crypto space, and they are very special communities. So this for the first part, for the AMA of yesterday, and also for our AMA. And some other news regarding CMC. We did actually reach out to them. So for the people, just to let you know, it is quite a pain at the moment for a project team to handle CMC. It is not easy. It is not fast at all. And we have the feeling they are making things very complicated sometimes. They told us they did list us as untracked because of the volume we had, which is not making any sense. So just a little bit of background knowledge. CMC is normally, as they promote it, a listing in which you apply for. They will check you, and basically you are not able to pay them in any means to list your project. They say they will take a look at you, and maybe you will get listed, maybe you will not get listed. This organic listing is nearly impossible for new projects. Just to let everyone in here know, they have a very, very high expectations for our project to get listed, let's say organically. So what we did apply for a fast track with CMC. It did, and also for CoinGecko, same thing there. For CoinGecko, it was basically no problem. The thing is, the CMC, we have the listing, we are listed on their site, they are just not tracking our data, which sucks because basically the listing is worthless. So for this fast track, of course, CoinGecko we did pay for quite a good amount of money. CoinMarketCap also we paid for quite a good amount of money. We tried to fix it now with the whole tracking thing. And now we are kind of an insult, to be honest, having an untracked listing. It sucks because at the day we got listed there as untracked, we had around, I think it was 2 or 250k volume in 24 hours, and it doesn't make sense at all. Because I see some projects getting fully listed and they have $3,000 daily volume, which is, it doesn't matter now. We maybe found a solution. So again, this fast track listings, they are no guarantee. We got the listing there, that's why we had to pay for it, which is basically the deal. And now we are looking for the status change. I did do everything for the status change this morning. Um, a little bit of background info. I will top off the payment for the status change because it is getting quite expensive, yeah, to go for a fast track for CoinGecko, to go for a fast track for CMC, and then additionally going for it is like another fast track. So we do have to pay the same amount as if we did apply for a new listing. Um, if the person I talk to is able to change our status, which I'm very positive that he is able to change our status, um, then we will have to pay again, but we are then listed fully on CMC, yeah, which opens a lot of opportunities, especially for marketing and for other things. Of course, since we did invest a lot in our fund, since we had quite some bigger Twitter influencers running, and we had to pay the fast track for CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, we are a bit short of the funds. But we as a team, we do want to actually deliver. So we did talk in the mod team itself. I will for now top off the payment for this CMC listing myself privately, and then I will take it not by selling banks, but from the marketing wallet. In the next few weeks, I will take it back. It's like a little credit privately to the project, just so we can get this whole CMC thing out of the world, because honestly, it is really annoying to have an untracked status. It is really annoying which is totally understandable, yeah, with the people asking every day when CMC. I can fully understand this question because we are listed, it is just untracked, and it sucks. But yeah, I will basically top it off for the CMC listing. We do only pay if the status change is successful. They are not changing the status back by any means. The only way they would change the status back to a untracked status if this was a dead project, basically. Now taking a second. Thanks for paying the. Yeah, don't worry. I want to proceed with the project, and this is really holding a lot back because we cannot get a press release without a tracked listing. This is like a requirement for the press release because, of course, Yahoo and Bloomberg and all this bigger organizations, they want to be on the safe side, and they have like a, yeah, let's say risk management list. And one part of the risk management list is, for example, a tracked CMC listing, a tracked CoinGecko listing. If you do not have this as a project, you are not able to receive again, one of these guys, you are not able to receive the press release. And we do really want the press release because it is a great way of exposure. So basically, this is holding everything back, with CMC being a little bit weird. Yeah, don't worry, they are being weird to a lot of projects. CoinGecko is not making any issues. It is mainly since the past one and a half week, CMC making a lot of problems for the fast trackers. CMC realized how to make money. They are making a lot of money off listings. You can believe this. That's just one problem I really have with this whole process, because we had to pay for this untracked status because we are officially listed. Nothing we can do about it. We try to change it, but yeah, they can basically just take any argument and say, no, you don't meet this or this expectation, which is, yeah, basically bullshit. Yeah, it's quite annoying at the moment. But let's see. As I said before, this morning at around 9 UTC, 10 UTC, something like this, I did make everything ready with another fast tracker, which has a, yeah, you call them plugs at CMC, which has a plug who did say he can change our tracking status, because the plug of the marketing agency, he cannot change our tracking status. For whatever reason, he is not able to. So let's see. This person is quite confident. We do only pay if the status is actually changed. It is taking up to 48 hours. We wanted to have this ready before the weekend, so there was no time to wait for additional funds to be collected. So if we are short on funds, I will basically just top off the payment privately for the moment, so that we can proceed as a project. Yeah. Because another thing you have to see are some people in the BSC space are very, very impatient. And if we do not deliver CMC fast, since we are already listed as untracked, some people might lose their faith in the team, their trust in the team, and this is what we want to avoid. Yeah, this is not applying to, I'm not talking about anyone right now. Yeah, this is just the reality. You know, the people, how they act sometimes in the BSC space. Just taking a quick look at the chat. Sorry, are you able to provide a number? Do we have maybe a donation? No, don't worry about this one. The overall payment, if everything is finished, is around 14K for everything, for CoinGecko, for CoinMarketCap. Both things done and listed, it is around 14K, which is a lot of money for a listing. But don't worry about this. We as a team, that's why we are there to lead the project. You don't need to worry about this at all. We will never ask for any donations. We will handle this in the best way possible. I just wanted to let you guys know the last update. Yeah, it is just the thing that I can't drop any information regarding fast listings or something like this in the chat. We can't provide this in the chat. That's why I wanted to clear the things out. Let's see if he's able to change the status. As we said before, he said maximum of 48 hours. And let's see how things evolve from here. Because the thing is, once we have this listed status, because right now the main problem is imagine us having a pump. Yeah, us having a pump right now. We are pumping in the chart. We are getting a lot of buys in. It will not show up at CMC. It will show up at CoinGecko, but CMC is still, let's say, bigger and having more influence in the overall crypto space than CoinGecko. And we will not show up in, for example, a top gainers list, which would suck if we will start to pump right now. Yeah, this would just suck. This untracked listing is basically worthless at the moment. Yeah, we cannot make use of, for example, CoinMarketCap trending. We cannot have a top gainer status if we manage to grow again and to pump again, which would create a lot of additional exposure. That's why we really, as a team, we really want this whole listing thing to be finished. Everyone is able to see their, the money, the worth of the money of the banks in MetaMask, which you are already, but additionally in Trust Wallet, which is also very important, because this is a step away from a early project. And additionally, I am aware, I did already get the feedback in some DMs. Some people are waiting for the listing status to change because it is not a good look for a project if you have a listing status of untracked. That's why we basically want this thing to change. Let's all cross fingers that this way actually works out this time. As I said before, the feedback was quite positive that it will happen in the next basically now around 38 hours. So let's all just cross fingers that we can proceed with the things we planned. Yeah, because everything was basically delayed by CMC itself. The press release was delayed. We tried to use the marketing agency we partnered with because they are a actual company. If they wanted to publish an article about us, about the partnership with them, and mainly talking about us, but yeah, they haven't been stupid. They knew exactly what we tried to do there. All right. So this for the whole coin market cap thing. Just also maybe it's interesting for people to get a little bit of insight regarding the actual costs behind such things. It is quite expensive. Yeah, these things. That's why we are not spending money in every single corner. Yeah, we try to do the things creating the maximum exposure for us, because it's quite expensive in this space. Once we have CMC done, and we have the press release done, we will work towards YouTube and TikTok exposure. So especially YouTube and TikTok exposure. We will make use of, in the beginning, smaller YouTubers, and on the way collecting funds for some bigger YouTube influencers, because this is also a big difference. If you have, for example, a Twitter promotion running as we had before, and we have some smaller Twitter promotions running throughout the week and everything. Right now, a marketing move is basically burning money in this current status of the market. As you may notice, the overall buy pressure is basically non-existent at the moment in the market. The people are scared. Somehow they are scared of the market situation. They are basically converting their money to stable tokens, for example BUSD, and just waiting for the next steps in the market. Yeah, as you may have noticed, the last few days have been very, very silent. We are looking at a lot of projects. Of course, our ongoing investments we are taking a deeper look at. We are taking a look at investments we saw potential in for our investment fund. They are in deep red numbers currently. So we do have a very comfortable position right now in really holding this around 2.1 to 2.6 million floor. Yeah, it is a very confident position. Of course, it's sometimes going down, sometimes going up. Yeah, it's just a sideways movement, but we are actually not as other projects at the time, which are sitting in deep red numbers, even with marketing running, even with nice announcements they had going on. So let's see. Yeah, this is nothing you have to worry about. As we said before, there will be times in crypto which are more silent. There will be times in which a lot of people at once actually want to invest their money. We will just keep on the whole exposure game, as we said before. Once this stupid CMC thing is finished, hopefully in the next 30 hours, we will again go for the press release. There shouldn't be any reason at all to not give us the press release then anymore, with the listing on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. And after the press release, we are looking for different YouTube and TikTok influencers, because there's one big difference in going marketing on YouTube and TikTok not that much, but YouTube especially. If there is a project review of any YouTuber uploaded, um, if people search for our token, they will find this review. And they will find it in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 4 weeks. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They will find it constantly. So this is a way to create additional constant exposure, to make maybe the research easier for the people if they are checking out our token. Because the first steps a lot of people are taking, if they see the name, they actually go to YouTube and they search for the token itself, search for some content. That's why it's very important to slowly also fill this whole YouTube content space for this constant exposure. Because if we, for example, pay a Twitter influencer which tweets about us, tomorrow no one will see this tweet again. Yeah, it is basically digged under a lot of other tweets. So this is always a one-time go with a, for example, Twitter influencer, or in Telegram, in call-out channels you will see it a longer time, but still the same thing there. And basically because it needs people sometimes, to recognize the project. Some people need 2 to 3 times to 4 times to actually see the name of the project until they start to check it out. And yeah, YouTube is there a very sustainable way for the future to create this overall exposure. So this is also why after this whole CMC issue is done, after the press release is actually done, because this is also a very, very big thing to create exposure. After this is done, we are looking a lot into YouTube and TikTok, because TikTok is of course a huge medium. And I need to say, with Telegram, we will still try to find this special channels with very special investment communities, in which we can hold our AMAs in, because it's a lot of fun. Basically, we have been sitting in the channel for 4 hours or 3 hours yesterday and just discussing things of our project, taking feedback of experienced investors. It was a lot of fun, and we did definitely create some exposure, and also got some new investors in with yesterday. So this is basically for the future the plan. Right now, main issue CMC, the tracking status, working on it. We will handle it as a team. Don't worry about money paid or something like this. That's what the marketing wallet is there for. But you just need to understand that it's really stacking up. If you pay for CMC, for example, 2 times, not bad at all. We are just happy then that, or if that status is really changed in the next few hours, then we are really happy that this is basically done for the moment. All right, so this a quick little update from the ongoing things. For the people who maybe missed it, it was yesterday, yes? It was yesterday when we did burn around 9.9 trillion tokens. It was the first additional burn we made from the initial burn with the 50%. The first additional burn we made. Just don't wonder why we had so much tokens or so many tokens for a burn. We did consecutively buy back since the start of the project. Of course, at the early stages, there were different rates. It was pretty easy to buy back a bigger amount of tokens, 5 trillion, 6 trillion, 7 trillion. It wasn't that hard to buy this amount back. We did do this with the background to burn them later on once we collected some more. So right now 9.9 trillion roughly burned in our first burn. which will, yeah, most likely impact the price over time because we are taking out circulating supply. And you also need to think we are adding liquidity, we are buying back in BNB. So we are adding into our liquidity just to constantly work on our liquidity because our liquidity ratio should be a little bit higher. This is also one thing which some people um, are not concerned, this is the wrong word, but for their own risk management, this is also a thing I would take a look at always, the liquidity ratio. Um, a liquidity ratio of around 10% is healthy. This is what we want to achieve. That's also why we are constantly, for now, buying back at different times and then burning the tokens, just to be sure that the liquidity is not drained. All right, this for the burn event. We had 9.9 trillion tokens, roughly worth around 40k. We have been sitting on a quite big amount for the past few days, few weeks, um, and now we did basically send all of them, which we have been sitting on, to the burn wallet. On the 1st of February, so basically yesterday, there is a locked contract, locked with deep lock. This was a marketing reserve containing roughly 24 trillion tokens. We did actually until now not withdraw them. Send them to me next time. Just read now. I would love to. I think the people would get mad at us. Yeah, it was roughly 40k worth of tokens we did burn yesterday or the day. I don't know anymore exactly because so much is going on at the moment. Um, where have I been now? What did I just talk about? I was talking about the burn. Liquidity ratio is done. Liquidity. Yes, you brought me off track. Yes, the liquidity ratio. We need to work on this. Liquidity ratio. We want to achieve a liquidity ratio of around 10%. This is a good standing, especially for people doing their research and for people which have risk management involved. What the gas fee for the swapper contract is about $3.50 more than the $1 on Pancake. Okay, I will additionally take a look on this. If we can make this better. The thing is, because you are with the swapper not directly connected to PancakeSwap, which is the reason this is a lot safer, because you do not have to connect your wallet to a third-party software. So basically, this swapper is working as a middleman. You send the BNB to the swapper. This is the first transaction. Then the swapper is buying banks from PancakeSwap because the swapper is actually connected to PancakeSwap. And then the swapper will send you the banks. So this just as an overview, it makes buying a lot easier. Of course, if you think connecting to PancakeSwap is no problem at all, just keep on doing this through PancakeSwap. It is a little bit cheaper. The swapper is just a safer way. Just also keep in mind we did add a swapper, which is not implemented yet on the website. We will do this most likely on the weekend when we have more time, because the API of course takes more time to make than the swapper itself. For new people which are not experienced in the crypto space, it is quite overwhelming. with the whole pancake swap, BNB, and contract thing. Yeah, there are a lot of steps for people to do if they. Okay, give me a second. This really annoys me. I need to ban this. Um, it is really hard. This is also because we do have a lot of people in which we do know personally, which never had contact with this very, very early projects in the crypto space. Um, it is very hard for them. That's why we did set up a very detailed um, guide. Let's keep it as guide to set up your wallet, your Trust wallet, and then to be able to buy through Trust wallet. But still, it is a very overwhelming process. With a swapper implemented, so most likely you will have on the website only a buy button. You do not have to connect your wallet anywhere or things like this. And new people can just go to our website, buy directly from the website, will only have to send the BNB and do not have to do anything additional. Yeah, they do not have to worry about connecting to PancakeSwap. Also, keep in mind new investors, we want to keep them as safe as possible. This is a thing I would advise everyone to do if you are connected to a third-party dashboard. Always disconnect after using it. If it's PancakeSwap or it doesn't matter at all. Disconnect your connection to your wallet after using it. Yeah, should always do this. And new people sometimes, yeah, are not doing this. Which is a security issue sometimes. And that's what we want to achieve, a faster way for new people and a safer way, because basically they do not have to interact with their wallet on any site. Yeah, you know, there are a lot of phishing sites, people who are around quite some time, they know how to see the actual phishing site, yeah, or something like this, the difference to the real pancake swap. But for a new person, if he has a typo or if he got sent a link, a scam link, a phishing link, um, yeah, not a great experience with the first project they invest into, yeah, to end up getting scammed. Yeah, a lot of people already went through this one times, two times. We all know this. This sucks a lot, and this is what we want to avoid, especially for the people we are bringing in personally, which are new to this whole thing. We want to keep everyone as safe as possible. So this for the swapper. If you are confident with the whole pancake swap thing, of course, do use pancake swap. Yeah, it is a little bit cheaper. If you want to also have the more safer way of buying the token, use the swapper contract. Yeah, you are already able to use the swapper. Basically, it is just a contract deployed and ownership renounced, which is very important. Yeah, so no one can mess with the contract which is deployed. You can basically send BNB there. Keep in mind, it only works with BNB. It's not working with BUSD or something like this. It is only working with BNB. You can just send BNB there. It will appear as a normal buy transaction through PancakeSwap, and you will receive instantly banks through the swapper. And you can only buy through the swapper. You cannot sell through the swapper. So do not send any banks to this swapper contract because we cannot get them back. Yeah, there is no way to get them back also for us. Just a little bit of background info because I saw this with the swapper coming up. And also Dale has an instruction for the swapper itself until we have it running on the website. All right. It's like a burn wallet if it's no BNB. Yeah, exactly. Basically, if I would now proceed to send BUSD there, the BUSD will be lost. And we cannot obtain them back from this contract. Only working with BNB. All right. This for the swapper. So we did talk about CMC. We did talk a little bit, gave you a little bit of insight about the future marketing. Um, gave you a little bit of a timeline for CMC itself. Hopefully, again, everyone, please cross your fingers. Yeah, it's basically the second time fast tracking for CMC, and basically us paying 2 times for the whole procedure again. Then when CMC is done, press release, because this untracked status is holding us back from the press release. And then going for the YouTube and TikTok, yeah, let's say marketing campaign, yeah, because we did a lot focus a lot on Twitter and Telegram promos for now, and now we want to switch our focus on other things, which are more costly. Yeah, they have a higher price, but you will most likely see a more constant return on this marketing investment in the future. So this also checked, talked a little bit about the burn we had, the swapper. We talked about our fund. Today we didn't DCA anywhere in the fund because, yeah, we need quite a lot of money now for the second application on CMC. Yeah, it's a pain holding us back and everything, but once it's done, we can proceed. So for today, for our investments, yeah, basically the whole market is red, especially BC projects which have been around a little bit longer are sitting in deep red. Most of the projects are sitting in deep red, which is tough at the moment, but also, of course, gives us a very good opportunity to invest. And let's see, maybe we will this evening dollar cost average a little bit more, or tomorrow. We are still watching the markets because, yeah, they are dumping lower than I personally would have expected. For example, Poocoin or also some other projects we have been watching to maybe add into the community fund, as for example Reflect, Everrise we are watching, Rematic we are watching, just keeping an eye on them, especially for this new possible additions. And yeah, maybe we can catch a very, very good entry. Yeah, let's just see, let's just watch. Crypto is at the moment a little bit unpredictable. All right. So this for the fund. We will work on the transparency of our fund display, because right now we are displaying most of the fund. There is the BNB missing because we ran into a issue displaying the BNB, and there's also a issue with the airdrop project of Moonrock, this meme chain capital token, which we basically got as a free investment. Somehow we are not able to display it, so we are working on this to include this particular thing, so we can basically see everything we have in the fund, because right now some parts are just missing, yeah, straight up missing. And we will also add a section to the fund with the amount of staked tokens. So for example, in Moon, I did tell you like 5 times we invested, quite a decent amount of money into Moon, because we are pretty confident with the project overall, but still a lot of risk involved there. But basically every Moon token we own is staked at the moment, and our fund display is taking the information directly off our fund wallet. Of course, if we are staking the Moon tokens, they are out of the fund wallet. in the staking contract, and it is not displayed in the wallet itself. So we will add a second section for the stake tokens, and we will add them manually. The amounts we have, we will add them manually, so they will still show up with the current price. Because it is a little bit annoying. Also for transparency purposes, we do want to display the whole fund. And yes, this for that part. That was the fund. Yes. Another important step there. Currently also working on a fact sheet for the fund. It is like a very quick overview of our fund and the holdings of our fund. Another step to transparency, and we are then basically able, once we are finished with it, to just update the fact sheet every week, so it is always on a fitting status. Okay. Do we have questions? I hope I don't hear when CMC now. I think I talked a lot about CMC recently or in this AMA. Just be aware we cannot drop this detailed information in the chat. We will just wait, as we said before. 30 hours roughly left of the timeline. The person we did talk to is very, very confident he can change the status. And yes, when CMC. Okay, Chris, come. I did start something there, I guess. Thanks a lot for transparency. Of course, as we said before, if there are any news which we can pass on, we will let everyone know. Yeah, there is basically nothing to hide. If you have any questions, just ask us. Again, this is the thing I missed. Yes, are you in talks with any other exchanges to be listed? We are currently not ready for a exchange, because if we are listing on a exchange, we will most likely go for a bigger one, and then we want the tokenomics in some form included also. Not in current talks. We have connections to exchanges, so then don't get me wrong there. We have connections, but currently there are other issues like CMC and press release and all that stuff we need to handle before we want to take a look into the whole exchange thing. Just, yeah, don't worry. We want to go this step by step. One floor to the next floor. And yeah, I think you did write me about this, Jack Sparrow. I just think I basically missed the DM. Sorry about that. I'm just getting flooded with DMs, basically. We'll take a look. Don't worry. But yes, this for exchanges. There was one thing missing yesterday for the people which aren't aware of the fact. Yesterday, the marketing reserve did unlock. It is containing roughly 24 or 25 trillion tokens. This is quite a lot of money. Don't worry, we do not want to use this for actual marketing, because if we wanted to use this for actual marketing, it would force us to sell parts of this marketing reserve. Yeah. There will be parts of it allocated to the agency, just for the work they've done so far, because as we said before, we are getting some discounts if we are doing things through them. So some parts are allocated to them. Also, you don't have to be scared of the agency dumping on us. This won't happen. Yeah, don't be scared about this. This is a long-term relationship with them. And you do. This will basically give us the opportunity to talk with some other people. We are actively searching for more blockchain developers, for very experienced blockchain developers, just to be able to deliver the things maybe even faster than we anticipated. And yeah, basically with blockchain developers, we could propose them a position as a full stack team member. Of course, this would include the own part of team vesting for this full stack team members. I'm currently searching for blockchain developers. And yes, this is what the marketing reserve will be used for. Yeah, this is the main purpose. You don't have to worry about a sell, yeah, from this marketing reserve. This is not the intention behind it. Um, so don't worry about this one. Just wanting to let everyone know, yesterday the wallet unlocked. We did still until yet not withdraw it from the lock, because basically we don't need it at the moment. Yeah. It is quite a lot. Maybe let's see how things evolve. Some parts of it will be burned, because it is, yeah, a little bit of miscalculation was was going on with the marketing reserve. We didn't expect to sit on this market cap with this marketing reserve, which is way too much money. We couldn't even use it for marketing right now. And yeah, maybe some parts of it will be burned. Let's see. Let's see for the future. And just wanting to let you all know, unlocked yesterday, still not withdrawn yet. Should do it maybe, just to have it on our wallets. And yeah, all right. This was basically the last point for today. So we did talk about CMC. We did talk about marketing. We did talk about the burn event, the swapper, and the marketing reserve wallet. Are there additional questions? Something you need to know? Because for the people who joined recently, I do need to end the AMA in 5 minutes because we have another meeting. Um, so I can sadly not sit in here for quite a long time today. Are there any additional questions? No questions. Concerns? Suggestions? Anything we should know or you want us to know?
Yeah, hey, I got a concern, or
Yes,
at least something to talk about.
yes, go on.
Yeah. The thing is, on Discord, you have under the hashtag tickets, uh, why exactly do we have to do that? Is there a reason? I mean, is,
Um,
do we have to?
do you mean
Yeah,
for the let me take a look. For the banker rank, or
right,
what
something
do
like
you
that.
mean?
Or yeah, it's under the hashtag tickets where you create your own ticket and I guess you take a screenshot of how many uh, that you're a holder of bankers. So if you could hold like two or three tokens of bankers and you could still be a banker.
Yeah, yeah, I do
What
understand the concern.
advantage? I mean, I don't see a purpose. I mean, matter of fact, it might just make people more reserved into participating into things because it's like a dick measuring contest. Oh, I got a bigger this thing than you, or it's not. I don't think that should be our objective for that. It should be just like everybody who wants to participate. I mean, because all of us have an interest in this project, and so I don't think
Definitely,
there
yeah.
is any. Uh, so I think everybody's coming with good intentions. There's no evil intent with anybody over here. So.
Yeah,
That's
definitely,
when,
definitely. So wait, it is the so okay. All right, okay. I know what you've been. Um, all right. Now I know it. I will I will take a look at it again because of course it's new. We need feedback like this, yeah, so we can adjust things. Um, Good to have this feedback, so we can adjust it in the future. So basically, you say for
yeah,
the
I mean,
Discord itself, it shouldn't be needed to get ranks or something like this.
right. I mean, does it serve a purpose? Is that like you get extra bankers tokens, or do you get, I mean, I saw that it says you get invited to special events. I
Yeah,
mean,
these are, for
that's
example, we do have bots, for example, giveaway bots, but only people with the rank of a banker can participate in these giveaways, which are specifically, for example, taking place on Discord. Yeah, this will be smaller giveaways there with bots handling them, because if we didn't have the rank, anyone could participate in this giveaway basically. And of course, somehow
oh,
we want to limit this giveaways, for example, on Discord only for banks holders. But there, yeah, we should find a easier way to do this.
I mean, if it's just giveaways, I mean, that's not a big deal. But I thought when you said special events, like y'all have a special meeting together amongst yourselves because y'all,
No, don't worry about
uh,
this. Don't worry. No, no, no.
I think you'd exclude a certain group of them out, and you'd just have a certain privileged group of people that would want to be in that group and discuss and pass project, pass amendments or whatever. And so that's what I was just concerned about. It's not.
Okay, no, no, you don't have to worry about there will never be some sort of exclusion or something like this. Yeah, for let's say smaller bag holders of banks. Yeah, this will never happen.
Right.
There will always be the same thing going on for every holder. No difference made if you are holding a small bag or if you're holding a big bag. You are still an investor and you are giving us the trust. So don't worry about this one. This was really only for the purpose of basically mainly the giveaways right now. And because we do not want to have people participating, for example, in the giveaways if they aren't holding banks. Yeah, this is not the intention behind it because we want to somehow give back always a little bit to the community. But we will take a look again, just to make this a yeah, maybe structure it in a different way.
Well, yeah, more democratic way, I guess, in a way.
Yes,
Everybody has
yes.
can participate in it. All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, don't worry, don't worry. We need this feedback, otherwise we wouldn't be able to adjust things. So thank you. Dale, it is, I think it is you can get a banker status, which is basically a rank. Um, if you send I think it was a screenshot, just not of your wallet address or anything like that, just of the amount of banks or of the banks. Um, but I think the Discord team should somehow rethink about it. No, Dale, you are a mod. You don't need to do it. I thought I had entries. Yeah, excuse me on this one, but I'm definitely no Discord expert. I do know how to join a channel on Discord, but Discord is really not my area. If you have something regarding Discord, please ping Crestcom for this part, because he's very experienced in the whole Discord space. Um, so you can, yeah, especially for example, how about a general chat? You can give all the suggestions to Crestcam. Um, basically. All right. Ah, our listing status changed just now. So we got this one problem out of the world. All right. As much as I love to talk here, I have to go to this meeting. Um, I hope you could all enjoy this today's AMA. Keep in mind we're having this AMAs daily. If you have any questions, please ping us in the chat. If there is something regarding the Discord, please ping Crestcam for suggestions or something regarding Discord. Would be lovely. Otherwise, thank you all for being here. Ah, yes, we have the biggest buy and the buy raffle going on still. I think the biggest buy today, because today was a very, very silent day, was 1.5 BNB. So if you have been looking to maybe win this 1 BNB giveaway, nothing bad if the 1.5 buy is winning it, yeah, it's totally fine. But if you're looking to participate in it, the biggest buy is 1.5 BNB at the moment. Yeah, just for everyone to know. All right, but as much as I love to hang out in an AMA, I really have a meeting in a few minutes. And thank you all for participating. Thank you all for joining, and we will hear each other soon. And let's party a little bit because we could change this whole listing status. All right, people. Bye bye, and hear you soon.